Hello, my amazing Aries. Welcome back to my channel. As you know, I'm Sachi the Scorpio, and I'm here to deliver your guided twin flame soulmate reading for the month of May. Please like, comment, subscribe. The more energy that you send me, the more I can give back to you. So for anybody new here, this is the general energy deck that we use. We also take a look to clarify the light, and this is the lighter karmic lessons and what is known. And then we also clarify the shadow, which is the darker, more difficult karmic lessons and what perhaps is hidden from us that we try to bring to the light, not only just to become aware of it, but also to heal it. So just letting you know, if you're gonna be on my channel, you need to be able to face the shadow. So let's get started here, shall we, Aries? All right, let's see what you are bringing to the table. What are you bringing right now? Ooh, Lovers in reverse. It's like as you saw, it was upright and then it flipped. Well, hopefully you got on camera. So I feel like what you're bringing is you're not feeling very good about this relationship, unfortunately. You know that this is a soulmate twin flame bond. You know that this is a sacred union, but you're really just not feeling it right now. For some of you, it possibly could have maybe ended a situation, but you are, I'm feeling hurt. I'm feeling hurt. That's what you're bringing. Let's look at the light. The Five of Chalices in reverse. So there's some sort of mourning period that isn't over is what I'm feeling. You know, Five of Chalices is when you are laying on the couch and, you know, crying and maybe getting takeout food and things like that. It's really releasing this sadness and being by yourself. But because it's in reverse, I think that I'm feeling that the worst is over, that you've already gone through, you know, the thick of it, of like laying on the couch and eating and watching TV and things like that. But that period isn't over yet, but it seems like you definitely aren't feeling that way anymore. You've crossed some sort of bump in the road along with that. What's the shadow aspect? Ooh, that came out quickly. So the Circle in reverse with the Seven of Air in reverse and the Two of Fire. So you do believe that this is your twin flame. There's, you know, we have the twin flame card coming out with the Lovers in reverse. So this is a very sacred connection, and I'm sorry to see this hurt that's going on here. But it looks like there was some sort of group mentality of not being allowed into the circle, or maybe you didn't let somebody else into your circle, but there is something that seems, I'm feeling like, was it all for nothing? But deep down you know that that's not true. But I do think that there's a group of people here that are involved, whether you know it or not, and it could be about a money situation here. I'm hearing that there's a group of people involved in some sort of change that was supposed to happen financially, or, you know, even that this is air, we do have the coin, so it does have to do with something monetarily, but it's like change didn't happen about that. Change didn't happen. And there's communication. There's still communication about this, I feel, even though, you know, the air sign is in reverse, showing that communication's wonky. So what I'm hearing is, like, you know, talking about this hasn't changed a thing. Talking about this hasn't changed a thing, but you are talking because of the Two of Fire. And I think that it has to do something with the coin. But Hermes is here. Hermes is here. So there is, you know, the messenger of the gods going back and forth between you two, between the twin flames. All right. Let's see what they're bringing to the table. What is the soulmate twin flame? Ooh, they want to rush towards you. Knight of Swords, King of Pentacles. I thought I saw a flipper. I think that there's another one that wants to come out here, but they want to come towards you. They definitely want to come towards you, and like they want to bring the coin. They want to be the King of Pentacles. They want to get on their horse and go, and I feel like whatever this coin issue for you that's in the shadow. It's like they want to bring it and they want to fix it. But I do feel that it's like, you know, the King of Pentacles really, you know, he likes to stay rooted. He sits on his throne and people bring things to him, you know, and he exchanges the coins for what he wants. So I do feel there's like two sides to this. It's like they want to rush towards, but they also want to stay where they are. It's interesting. What I know that there's another card that wants to pop out here to clarify. Three of Wands. So there is a third party situation. There's a third flame in here. I don't know if it's romantic yet, but it does feel like it has to do with financial ties. Because yeah, it's not just two. There's not just two. And this is also an aspect of like, setting it free and then seeing, you know, if it's truly yours, it'll come back to you is what I'm hearing. Interesting. All right, hopefully we'll find out what the third party situation is. What's the light aspect here? Whew. Okay, yep. Six of Pentacles, Two of Chalices, the Stars in reverse, and Three of Pentacles. So, yes, the third party situation is financially tied. But it does look like there's also some sort of love situation going on here. But it's very much like, you know, this is giving more than you have, giving more than you can afford, of constantly being asked for more. You know, with the Six of Pentacles, this is, you know, like they're at the food bank and people, you know, she was probably helping out at the food bank or whatever. And as she's leaving, you know, someone else is asking her for more. And as you see her face, she looks scared and, you know, she's offering from it, but doesn't have enough to give. So there is an aspect of some sort of financial strain. There's financial strain, and I feel like it is about not a romance, but some sort of emotional entanglement that they have. They're not feeling great about it, but they are in love with it. You know, this is the Two of Chalices, and this also could be you. I feel like they know that you're, like, you think they're your twin flame. They think they're your soulmate. So I don't know, maybe if they don't know what a twin flame is, but like they view you as a soulmate, no doubt about it. And it's like they want that, but there's a third party. They're in love with work is what I'm hearing. They are in love with the work that they're doing. And, you know, the Stars in reverse, it's like, it doesn't seem like things are lining up for them. You know, it's like the stars aren't aligned at this moment for, like, they want to come towards you, but for whatever reason, it's like they have this King of Pentacles tie to someone or something, either work of how they make the money or an actual person where there's some sort of monetary codependency is what I'm hearing. What's the shadow here? Okay, so these want to come out stuck, and that's the Six of Air and initiation. Yeah, so I feel like they're stuck in this shadow aspect of trying to figure out the words to say, but not like getting it right or initiating what they need to initiate. You know what I mean? Like, they're looking for the answers. When I first picked this up, I had a feeling that they are like saying that they're going to do something. Like, you've read it all before. You've heard it all before. But they're not initiating it. And there's some sort of like, or it's like they start to initiate it, but it doesn't fully go through. It's an interesting energy, but this is stuck here. So I feel like there's some, and you know, here we had the circle and it has the very same energy, you know, and for you, it's in reverse of this like group, you know, this group. And then, you know, all right, that wanted to peek out. I didn't see that it was like this. It was hiding. But with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, it's like there wasn't like some sort of due date. Something didn't go according to plan. And I think that that's part of what is being stuck and why that wanted to sneak out after. It's like something's been initiated, but it's not moving forward. Like, it hasn't even gone wrong to be angry that it's gone wrong, but some choice hasn't started. Interesting. All right, let's see what you are desiring right now, Aries. What does Aries desire right now? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. It's like that coin that you want to bring, don't even bother, is what I'm hearing. Like, you don't want to be the one that is physically nurturing this anymore. You know, they have this ability and they want to, you know, to bring you this coin, but there's also part of them that is, you know, tied in. Like, they want to make a physical offering to you. They do, and they want to rush in fast, but they're tied to something else. And that makes you, you know, not want to accept that coin and like to nurture your own coin and to focus on not being generous with that, with your money, your housing situation, anything, you know, tangible you can put your hands on. I'm really feeling that you want to give that to yourself. What's the light here? Yeah, the Eight of Swords. So it's like you're like, what I was feeling is that like you just want to be it done and over with conversation wise. Like, here you are getting over the emotional aspect, and the Eight of Swords is all about being like, I just want this conversation to be done, you know, like, let's just have it so I can like, you know, and it appears that that's what you're desiring right now. Like, you want some sort of communication aspect to be over. Like, you want some conversation that's been exhausting you to end. What's the shadow? And, you know, like, we did have this card pop out, which I think is a general energy card. And, you know, this is having an argument about deadlines and, you know, something not happening by a particular date. But I feel like there wasn't necessarily particular dates, because, I mean, there definitely could have been, but I was, you know, like, triggered by the chart that she has in the back, where it seems like she's doing some sort of planetary assessment movement. So I don't think it was necessarily a date. I think it was kind of an arbitrary timeline is what I'm feeling. All right, so what's the shadow of what Aries desires? The Crone of Fire. Wow, you want to extinguish this flame right now. You want to extinguish it. You know, the Maiden ushers in the new flame, the Mother nurtures the flame, and the Crone, interesting, clone. The Crone blows it out, extinguishes the flame. So there is, like, you just, like, you're done talking about this. And like, you want that conversation to be over. You want to nurture your own physical stuff, and you just like, you want to blow the candle out. Oh, if it was only that way, huh? All right, so let's see what they desire. I mean, it can be. It absolutely can be. Ace of Swords in reverse. So they, even though they want to talk and they're bringing this sword to you and they want to do it fast, they don't want it to be heated. They don't want this conversation to, you know, have this flame either. And it's like you know, it's like they know what's coming. You're done with this conversation and you want to blow the candle out. And even though it appears like they don't know it, they know it. They know it, and they don't want that flame to go away. What's the light aspect? What's the light aspect? Seven of Wands. They want to talk about where things are going and when, and like, you know, everything that didn't go here. Like, again, we have another chart analysis, and it's like, oh, well, you know, in the third quarter, then I can do this, and things are going up and down, but, you know, by this day, I can project, So I have a feeling that they are going to, they're trying to put together a plan, is what I'm hearing. They're trying to put together a plan. What's in the shadow here? Woo! Elemental of fire. So there's that fire. So they have so much fire for you. Like, here you are trying to like blow that candle out, and I hear them saying like, go ahead, blow that candle out, I have more. Like, they know you're pissed. They're making, like, they don't want to talk about that. They don't want you to try to blow their flame out. They're trying to make some sort of plan. Probably before they, you know, come rushing in. They're really trying to put together a plan, and they have so much fire for you. You know, they have so much passion, heat, intensity, love, lust. You know, they really feel that about you. All right, let's see what the outcome is for the month of May for Aries and their soulmate twin flame. So Ace of Cups in reverse and the Three of Cups in reverse. So there's some sort of emotional offering, but it doesn't look like it is accepted. But someone is going to make some sort of emotional offering, but it's because there's still an emotional third party in here. And, you know, here we have, you know, the third party situation with the coin or someone that they're connected to, where it's, you know, it's very financial tie based. But here we have some energy of someone having an emotional connection to someone else. So let's see what that is about. What's the light aspect? The Seven of Swords. So I'm not sure. Maybe it's weird. I'm like, it hasn't happened yet, maybe, is what I'm hearing. Like, it might. Like, I'm going to ask more about that. Because the Seven of Swords is like, they can't, like, someone can't find the words to say. That's what it is. Someone can't find the words to say. It might have already happened, but like when I tapped into that energy, it was like, oh, what? Question mark, question mark, question mark. And now that I get, like, somebody doesn't know how to talk about this emotional third party situation. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords in reverse, please. Oop. The One of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. So it does have to do something about work or money or something like that. You know, this third party pentacle situation that we have going on here, that's like in your shadow aspect of not being accepted in some way about that. Like, it's about that situation, and it's about, you know, the one other involved. So there's some sort of emotional thing that had to do with this tie, and like, they are really trying to go to the light. Like, they're really working hard to get out of this darkness, to go towards the light, so that way they can say what they need to say, sort of. You know, they're really trying to find words, or you are, you know, somebody's really trying to find the words about this third party emotional situation, and they're trying to keep it light. They don't want to go into this dark path, and they are definitely going towards, you know, the lighter aspect, and they want to chase this dream. Somebody wants to chase that dream. What's the shadow here? In bulk. Interesting. So there's something that's not quite over yet. You know, in bulk is celebrating the dark time of the year, you know, of February, when you are, you know, finally releasing all the darkness so that you can prepare for the pre-spring. You know, it's like a celebration, like, oh, you know, like, now it's going to start being lighter outside, but because it's in reverse, there's some sort of darkness that hasn't been fully let go of yet. Like, they're trying to go towards the light in this, but they're not done, you know, running from the shadow, running from the light. So just be aware of that. So I want to see, and you know, like, I don't know, I was going to say more, but I offered the extended in the description box below if you want to check that out. And for some reason, I want to use the erotica to find a little bit more, just to see really what's going on there. But the thing is, I don't have any sort of like it's weird. I don't feel a lot of erotic energy, but I do feel like there's something under the surface there, which we will look at in the extended. But yeah, I want to see what your spirit guides have to say. What does Aries need to hear about love? What does Aries need to hear about love? What does Aries need to hear about love? Whoa. It was funny. It was like, love is perfect even when we are not. They were taking a while to, you know, come out, and I was like, are you going to say something? And then all this stuff came out. And I feel like that's how they feel. And there's some aspect of like you waiting on them to communicate, you know, and it's like they're trying to get their words right, and when they do, it's going to be like blah, 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 all over the place, you know what I mean? So love is perfect even when we are not. And yeah, it's true, you know, unfortunately there are some darker aspects of, you know, learning facets of love, and I'm sorry that you are, you know, feeling the Lovers in reverse at the moment. But, you know, love as a force is, you know, perfect even when we are not. And the thing is like, I usually don't say that because I don't believe in trauma bonding and things like that. But, you know, if you're working out your, you know, ancestral trauma or your negative karmic cycles and something needs to be completed, like that's how you know it's perfect, because like you just need to complete those karmic cycles for your soul growth. And that's what love teaches us. But the point is to learn the lessons. It says, if you love something, let it go. If it comes back, it was truly yours. It was truly meant to be. What did I say with this 3 of Wands? That I was feeling that, like, let it go. And if so, then if it comes back, then, you know, it truly is yours. It truly was meant to be. And, you know, that is what they were bringing to the table. Interesting. If you never have a broken heart, you'll never truly learn to love. You know, I do feel that broken heart with the Lovers in reverse, and I do see this sadness that you're getting over with the 5 of Chalices in reverse, and like you're just feeling exhausted after, you know, kind of a sad time. And you know, that's part of love, strangely enough, learning that broken heart. So, you know, the fact that you have had a broken heart, you do know love. And, you know, whether you want to start this cycle up again to learn it, or, you know, how they're going to move forward and things like that, just know that you know love. In true love, you want what is best for the other person. In romantic love, you only want the other person. And, you know, I really feel like that is on your end. You know, it's like they have romantic love for you. Like, they just want you. They just want you. You know, but you have true love for them, where you want what's best for them. And it seems like they can't cut some ties at the moment, you know, but they feel that romantic love for you, of like, they just want you to be theirs, you know. All right, let's see. What should Aries focus on healing during May? What should Aries focus on healing? What should Aries focus on healing? Creativity. So this came up during the mid-month for March, or for April, was, you know, touch into your creative side. Whatever you do, you know, sing, art, paint, write a poem, however you express your creativity, really let that flourish. And, you know, maybe try to take some of this energy that, you know, is being directed. It looks like a little bit of exhaustion and sadness, and, you know, maybe channel that into something. Write a letter to your future self, or write a poem, or, you know, sketch, or just, you know, sing a song into your phone and record it about how you're feeling. Some sort of creative outlet can really be good for you during this time. What else should Aries focus on? Fear. So I'm not sure if you are stuck in a fear vibration, either for you know, that you fear the great unknown about this relationship, which, like, they know that it needs to be set free, and that if it's, you know, meant to be, it will come back. And, you know, you shouldn't fear that, because you know that if they truly are meant to be yours, they will be back, you know, and if you're meant to be theirs, you will be back. So there's no need to get stuck in that fear vibration. And also, I definitely feel, you know, some of the fear of other things in life, like uncertainty about job, you know, what's going on with the world, maybe family members being sick and everything that's going on in the world. Make sure that you really avoid the fear vibration of things, and know that there is, you know, love can conquer fear. And sometimes, you know, turn that love towards yourself and use that as your creative outlet. Express this in a different way so it doesn't stay in your mind. So, okay, my Aries, if you would like to watch the extended, the link is in the description box below, as I said, and I hope that you have a very great, blessed May, and I hope to see you again. Please like, comment, subscribe. As I said, the more energy that you can send to me, the more I can send to you. Okay, I love you, Aries. Bye-bye.